Hello all of you. I hope that you are well. We're going to do a couch healing today and I've got various tools nearby. So I'd just like you to imagine hopping up on this table, placing your head right here and just getting yourself comfortable. So, now that you are comfortable, I'm just going to ground you. I'm going to just hold this shungite pyramid and run it all the way down you, drawing some of the impurities out, down your body to your feet. Relax and relax. For extra grounding, just imagine roots like a tree coming out from the underneath of you, down through the couch and down through the floor into the ground below you. Downwards and downwards and downwards they grow, pushing into the crystal and mineral veins of the inner earth. Okay, take a breath in and release. And now I'm just going to protect you in a ball of energy right around you, underneath you, spreading its golden light around you and through you, above and below. Okay, relax, relax. I'm going to take some feathers now. And we're going to start brushing your aura. Brushing away anything that does not serve you anymore. All of it is coming down past your feet. Any worries, anxieties, any hurt, any anger, any frustration. I've added the peacock feathers for protection and as a representation of our third eyes. Clearing, soothing, helping you with whatever you need. Okay. I'm just going to work underneath. Brushing it down, collecting it and brushing it down the underneath you, out of your feet. Remember you have chakras in the bottom of your feet. In Chinese energy work, I believe it is called the bubbling spring. Okay. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's just do a little bit of sigh, a little bit of singing bowl, just to help clear. Around your head. crown, the third eye, the throat, the heart, the hara, the solar plexus, the sacral and the root. I said the hara in the wrong place, but it seems to be coming in a lot for people at the moment. Also known as the navel chakra. Now I'm just going to activate the Reiki within my hands. I'm going to link in with your shoulders. Breathe in love and breathe out disquiet. Okay. Placing my hands above your crown now, I'm just going to draw the Tibetan master symbol, the Daikumyo. 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 Pushing that in, also bringing it towards you as you watch. And we guide that down the central column, the chakra line, also called the Taiji pole in Qigong, all the way down to your feet. Clearing away any mistrust, clearing away any brain fog, clearing away any anxiety and worry. Pulling that. Just cutting those thoughts away and out of your aura. And I work in two places. I work on the proxy of you on the bed, on the couch, and also on the screen. Okay. Let's just place that there in case we need it again. And let's draw in the Seihei Ki. Seihei Ki. Seihei Ki. Pulling those strands of worry out. Okay. And we ask for peace, healing, tranquility, for calm, for calm, for calm. Breathe in love and calm, and breathe out stress and strain. Let's move down now to your jawline. Just soften it and relax if you are clenching. I'm a clencher as well. Relax, relax. Nobody wants anything from you at this moment, and nobody needs anything from you at this moment. Placing my hand under your chin. Sending in white light into your mouth, into your gums, into your teeth. If there are the start of any cavities there, we ask for it to be stopped. We ask that you get the dental treatment you need, but you need to go. Very important. It's always on my mind at the moment because I am having a lot of problems because I didn't take care of mine. So let your Auntie Sarah be a lesson to you. Breathe in and breathe out, okay? So I'm placing my hands on your shoulders now, and I'm just putting a little bit of weight there just to hold you steady, relax you. If you're feeling upset, just imagine these hands of compassion and love. I want only the best for all of you. I want everyone to live a peaceful, happy life, and I know that's a big ask of the universe, but I'm asking it. Okay, let's work on this throat. Let's start teasing out. You may be aware my hands are moving in slightly different ways now, as I'm getting different things that come into me now. I'm starting to work very much with what I think is light language, very new age. Draw that hurt out, draw those unsaid things away. Just a little tickling with the feather here. Let's just tease that out. We're working down to the clavicle between your collarbones as well. Okay. I'm just going to use this aquamarine as a point. Every crystal, whatever shape, will have a point. That's the front and that's the back. Moving in circular movements so that it radiates out over the area of your throat chakra. Just imagine that chakra, which is a wheel that has wheels within it. Some of those will be a little dark and a little clogged up, or as I've just pulled out that chi, they'll have holes in. So we are filling up those holes with this aquamarine light. I'm going to hold my ring over that, and I'm going to shine that into you at the screen as well. Just feel it soothing, calming. This is not the highest grade of aquamarine because it's not quite clear and see-through, but it'll do. I'm just going to leave that there, but I'm now going to just soothe and fill up with the pearlescent energies of the power shell, the abalone shell. Okay, I just need to tweak behind your throat. And I'm going to seal it in at the back there as well. So you may wonder why I didn't work too much on the third eye today. And that is because of what is going on in the world. And I'm talking about that as we move down to the heart. Let's use the ameturine wand. And the reason I didn't work too much on the third eye is because I don't want you dreaming of all of this upset in your sleep. We have enough of it in our waking hours. Teasing away that heaviness, and boy, it is heavy. The world's hearts are heavy. Teasing it away, teasing it away. Draw that Seihei ki, just teasing it away. Imagine it all wrapping up, that heaviness around your heart, wrapping it up around the ameturine. And ameturine is the brown bits in amethyst. I thought this was just amethyst. I was wrong. It's ameturine. Okay. I'm going to draw the Seihei ki into your heart. Push that in there. Okay. So I've got a crystal. It's called a rainbow amethyst. And I'll start here by shining it in and sending the Reiki into your heart. Just feel those little druzy sparkles lighting up all of those dark places. Filling it up with hope. Filling it up with faith. I know you have the compassion already, and it is well in evidence over these last 10 days. Soothe that there. Now I'm going to shine it in here, placing a hand on your shoulder as you watch, using this couch as a proxy for your body. And I know some of you like these couch healings, and I hadn't done one for a while, so I'm going to lay that right there in the middle. And we ask for peace, healing and tranquility. Peace, healing and tranquility. There's a little heart on my ring. Peace, healing and tranquility. Okay, I've got to reach under your back. So I go under the table. Okay, and pull out. Using the wand. Okay, I'm just going to reach behind you, placing a hand on your shoulder on the bed. Just pulling out behind you. Okay. Now, before I did this video, I asked for the appropriate ascended masters, and we had Kuan Yin and the Buddha showed up. So I'm going to ask them just to move around behind you as you sit there and just start to send that compassionate, peaceful and loving energy into the back of your heart. You may feel an energy now moving in behind you, and it'll be calm, it'll be soothing. You are well protected because I also protect you all before I even turn the camera on. Breathe out again for me. Okay, well done, well done. Okay, now I'm going to work on that solar plexus, okay, and I'm going to use beautiful new shell. And it would have been green originally, but they've sanded it off. This is called a turban shell or a turbo shell. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out all of that dark energy, that stagnant energy, that chi that's blocking up the energy centers of the solar plexus. So I'm going to start here, pulling it out of you and into the shell. So anything that has dented your confidence, whether it's only happened this last week or whether it happened a long time ago, just recognize it. Don't follow the emotion or the memory. I'm going to draw the turbo shell, as we call it in Oceanic Reiki. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. I draw the dots for the number of the chakra. Okay. And now I'm going to work on you down here, placing my hand on your shoulder, pulling it out. Wow, that is heavy, guys. Okay. A lot of tiredness, a lot of melancholy. We're going to take that away. We ask the guides, angels, masters and the Reiki energy to please assist as we all go through these big changes that is happening to humanity and the planet at the moment. We are always in the midst of change, and some of those waves are bigger than others. And at the moment, as this is recorded on the 5th of March, we are having a big wave, aren't we? So I'm just pulling this out of you. Do a little scan. Okay, it's nearly gone. From the front anyway. Okay. I'm going to take it out the shell. I'm literally going to give it to my guides. Thank you. My dragon has turned up and just removed that. So I'm going to place this face down because these can be used as wands as well. So it'll direct cleansing, turbo boosting energy into you. Okay, and I'm just going to work underneath and at the back of you. Just pulling that out. Okay, I've just been told by Kuan Yin and Buddha to concentrate on the couch, so they'll be doing that at the back of you. Okay, I'm going to draw that Seihei. Pushing that in now and pulling out those threads from those wheels within wheels at the back of your energy center at your solar plexus. Okay. And I'm going to put a symbol in from my friend Krishna's Reiki, one of my very best friends who passed away this year, whose Reiki I have to birth for him. Okay, I am symbol, the I am energy of the omnipresent. Imagine it in gold. It almost looks like a CND sign actually, the way that it was given to him and gifted in his dreams. So we send that in now for your confidence. We send it in for your courage. We send it in for your hope and your faith. Straight from the divine. Okay, let's have a feel. Sealing that with my rings. Again, sealing it at the front of you and over at the back. Okay, so I'm going to move down to an energy center that is just coming through for a lot of people. It's always been there in Chinese Qigong energy systems. It is one of the Dantians. Dantians are like chakras. There's a lot of them, but the main three are the lower Dantian, which is not quite the sacral chakra. It's a little bit in between the solar and the sacral. The heart and the third eye, which is the yin-tan point. So we're going to work this. We're going to use this ancient fossil that has been changed into, I think it's carnelian. Doesn't it look like carnelian? And this is the master symbol for the oceanic Reiki system that was downloaded to me about 4 years ago now, but it started 30 years ago. So I'm going to draw that into you. I'm going to draw it here. And it is sacred geometry, so it is perfectly balanced. And it is strong. Okay. So, I'm just going to start brushing this. And I think this is probably really the area that you can create your own inner chi. Qigong, inner energy. That is what it means. Okay. You create your own energy by getting up and doing things, okay? Have a look on YouTube. Have a look at Qigong or Tai Chi breathing and standing practice where they going like this. They're gathering chi, they're flushing it out of them, gathering, flushing it out of them. So let's do that. Gathering it and flushing it out. Gathering it and flushing it out. Gathering it and flushing it out. And I really would recommend, in fact, all my students, I tell them to go and learn Qigong after Reiki because it really teaches you about Qi, the different types. And it is an amazing healthcare system. It is preventative medicine, but it can also help with whatever you've got. Okay. And I'm just going to set that energy now. Just imagine an orange sun. And I'm just spiraling that colour into the lower Dantian. Okay, fixing that in with a Chakra. 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 Just to turn that and help it to spin, and sending in that beautiful orange energy. And as we come to the end of winter in the Northern Hemisphere, we really do feel like getting up and going out. And if you don't, force yourself to do it. I've spent the whole winter sitting on my backside binge watching sets, and it makes me even more lazy. So your Auntie Sarah is a lazy sloth in winter. Okay. But I'm now getting up. I'm going back out into the gardens. My apple tree orchards were calling me in dreams, and when I got there on Tuesday, the peach tree is already just about to burst with gorgeous pink blossom. The birds were singing, and I was like, ah, great. So do things, don't just sit around. Go out for that walk, a brisk walk, or look to the energy, little exercises from Qigong, and I'll post the names of the exercise sets that I've done on the show notes. Okay, now we're going down to the sacral. I'm going to grab a couple of shells. Okay. So just pulling energy out. Again, that clogged chi. Any abdomen aches that you may have, any period pains, the anxiety. This is where a lot of people store it, in their sacrum. Fibroid problems. Ooh, a lot of fibroid problems. That was a bit hard to pull out. Breathe in and then just breathe out for me. Quickly. Well done. Okay. I'm going to draw the cowrie shell symbol, which is also a pain relief symbol, incidentally. And a double chakra raise to help. We're going to leave those there on people's ovaries. And I'm going to take another one, and I'm going to pull it out of you here. Release. Release. Nobody wants anything from you at this moment, and nobody needs anything from you at this moment. I just need you to hope and have faith that this will help you, this healing. And it is really intent that will help. It fuels the energy. Okay. Soothing the front there, and just working at the back, at the lower lumbar, just pulling that pain out. Whoops, I just knocked the screen then, sorry about that. I'm just teasing little bits out of the lumbar, those lower vertebrae. Okay, now replacing the light at the back of you as well, into those lower bits of your spine. I'm visualizing the muscles holding it all together that wrap around you, pushing that white and golden energy in, warming up those muscles. And I'm going to draw a cowrie symbol again. Let's just adjust that a little bit. Oh, it's okay. All right. Okay, let's just give a sweep down and see how that feels before we get to the root. A little more here at the solar. So I'm going to spiral that in with 2 hands, and I'm visualizing bright yellow. Okay, now for the root. Okay. I'm going to use a limpet. And imagine limpets suction onto things, don't they? So this is actually the root chakra shell in Oceanic Reiki. And I'll do it here first. Imagine that this is now, if you're sitting, I'm putting my hand underneath your chair. And I'm literally going to siphon out that heavy chi, that worry about your bills, that worry about your job, that worry about your survival. Just going to pull that out. Don't worry, just for today, do not worry. That's what the Reiki Masters tell us to repeat. Just for today, do not anger. Be kind to all living creatures. Do your work honestly and respect your elders and teachers. Okay. I'll come back to that in a minute. I'm just going to work down here. So just imagine I've got placing my hands in between your knees and siphoning, for want of a better word, that energy out. Pulling it into the shell, but also this shungite pyramid is also gathering that energy. Okay, and I'm going to spiral the light in, back in. Spiraling it in. Beautiful red, deep brown and dark protective energy. The black crystals that protect us. The beautiful browns and reds of the earth. With a touch of orange from the sun. I'm going to draw choke grey. Draw that down here. Okay, now I've got to scan you again just to check I'm happy with everything. So after a Reiki treatment, you should have a drink of water. You may feel emotional. You may feel tired, or you may feel elated. All of these are normal because it is being flushed out of you. Okay, just a little energy at the heart. I'm just going to tweak that. I'm just going to turn that stone around just to calm it. Breathe in. Okay. That feels okay now. At the solar. The hara is building energy up. I can feel it. It's filling you up. It's starting to strengthen you and give you that oomph that you need. Wow, those are really heavy. They've collected a lot of energy now. And incidentally, these shells stand for fertility as well. So if you're having fertility issues, I did think of that as I was putting these here, sending my intent in. So I'm going to remove those off you so they don't continue to put the energy back in now that they're full. And I'm going to draw the chakra rays into those ovaries and reproductive systems of anyone who needs it. Stilling the fibroids, calming them down, and any other issues that we have in our pelvis. I'm just going to bounce the energy. Okay, great. And I'm going to send that golden light whizzing around your pelvis into an infinity symbol. Okay. And the root. Okay. Placing my hands back on your shoulders. Breathe in love and breathe out calmness. And now I place my hands in Gasho. And I always give a little bow when I finish the healing. We thank Goddess Guan Yin and the Buddha Light for coming in and helping today. And thank you for watching. Lots and lots of love to you all.